The Asseza Multiplex platform is an enabler of the vision of our industry supporter, Lori Elliott, CEO of Global Stratos, which is a project development company specializing in emerging markets. The goal is to develop a mobile laboratory that can be used to analyze and trade commodities in developing countries. Laborers in developing countries typically receive little compensation for their goods relative to their actual value, and Global Stratos seeks to rectify that by enabling them to sell their commodities directly to the global market. The team was tasked with fully designing the infrastructure for this off-grid mobile laboratory in a shipping container that would support the testing and analysis of gold for mining operations in developing countries. The team designed the entire electrical system of the lab with a 10 kilowatt solar array with inverters and a battery backup and diesel generator to power the lab. A water system complete with pumps, storage tanks, a water heater, and PEX piping was designed to meet the needs of the lab. An HVAC system was designed to ensure a stable temperature and environment for the lab personnel. The security system consists of security cameras and a remote monitored door and fire sensor. Using CAD software, the placement and size of the lab's countertops, cabinets, exhaust hood, and the buy centers was determined. The total cost of the design was just under $300,000, so it was agreed that the team would make a low-fidelity mock-up of the container that Global Stratos can use to demonstrate to investors how the lab would work. Ben McLeod got hard to work coding for the sensor dashboard. The team began by measuring and marking where everything would go in the container. The InsoFast insulation was cut where needed and installed, followed by another layer of insulation and then drywall. The studs on the InsoFast made hanging the drywall a breeze. On the opposite wall, a wooden frame with studs was built to provide support for the drywall. Next, the frame for the buy center partition was built and the drywall, plexiglass, and the counters were installed. The buy center is where the clients will come to have their products assayed and receive an offer for their commodities. Countertops were built out of 2x4s and plywood cut to the dimensions specified in the design. Foam board was used to mock up the safe, exhaust hood, cabinets, and induction furnace. PEX piping was run under the cabinets and through some of the InsoFast to show where the plumbing would be. The final product was a 1-to-1 scale mock-up of the lab. The team verified with Global Stratos during the PRP that our designs and prototypes were to their satisfaction. The Phase 2 team is currently using our initial designs to create design alternatives.